morning sun, searching for a longer day. People feeling like the light has just come. We must never stop the way, yeah. Birds chirping and I hear my name, grasping into a life. Life is happy but it's so insane. We must merely make a start. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah. Lion's gonna come. The birds have just begun. We will always take a stand for the people, for the land. Let's go back to when we were young. For the animals we stand. Let's go back to when trees were swung. Kids across the land. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Welcome to the trance.
And we are live. Welcome back to Chart Striker. This is your host, Dana. Let's get it going. So what happened? Bitcoin, hello, bulls. Welcome back. It's been a while we saw you guys do something like this. So on a daily candle, Bitcoin went up around $1,500, which is pretty impressive. Now, for those who missed the show a few days ago, literally before the breakout above this channel, while we were still talking about Bitcoin, while it was around these levels, and speaking about, I'm not panicking, I'm still not panicking, it's still looking good, it's still looking fine, and then this happened, right? Awesomeness, just awesome. Guys, were you able to hear me, or was I muted until now? Ralph, was I on mute? Because if I was on mute, I have to repeat what I said. Hopefully I wasn't, but it feels like I was. Ralph, was I on mute? Yes? No? Or did you just hear what I said a few minutes ago? Thank you, Ralph. But could you hear the TA I was talking about? Yes, no, was no to... Did you hear me? Yes or no? I'm not what? Ralph, I'm getting confused. Were you able to hear me? Yes or no? You were able to hear me? Or was I on mute? Hold on, just a moment, guys. Just a moment. Okay, you hear me now? Awesome. But did you hear what I said in the beginning? Or did you guys miss that? Awesomeness. Okay, good. It's okay. I can just repeat it in case. Like I was telling you, if you guys missed the show from a few days ago, you probably missed what was going on with Bitcoin. So this is not a surprise. What we're seeing at the moment is not a surprise. It's all good. It went up around $1,500 today, which is even better. Now, let's talk about the main thing. Okay, let's talk about the main thing. A lot of people are now talking about if we should buy Bitcoin, if we should not buy Bitcoin. I don't know where those people were, but prices to ask that type of question was probably, back at these support areas. Not here, but literally around these support levels, right? Before we broke out above this level, at least. But yeah, now people are starting, to ask if they should buy it or not. Hold on. So, we are at resistance, guys. You see, this is the problem. People are typing in now instead of, getting interested at the support area. people are starting to get interested at the resistance level. But it doesn't mean because it's resistance, it's all over with, done with, because looking at how the prior daily candle closed, guys, things are still looking good for the bulls. At the moment, like, it hasn't changed. Things are looking good for the bulls. I said it yesterday, I'm gonna say it today, I'm gonna keep on saying it until I see something else going on, you know, on the stream, okay? Until then, it's all good. So, positive momentum on the oscillators, which is good. We have MACD that is bullish, which is good also. What else? RSI is in nice territories, favoring the bulls more than anything else, which is also good. All this is good signs, but at the same time, we are at resistance, so one maybe should think of that, you know, not neglect that. Not financial advice, but just telling you guys, letting you know what I'm seeing on the TA. But looking at this, like, bulls are still pretty much in control, okay? Now, if we head over to the 4-hourly, still bulls are pretty much in control. Let's see what happens when we reach this major resistance level around 25,600. Because look, guys, on yesterday's stream, what did I say? It's very possible that we do see a correction or consolidation, but as long as we do not, you know, get below 26,500 or close below this major resistance, old resistance line, okay? Bitcoin is fine. Bitcoin is fine. We could see a little consolidation, a little pullback, which is okay, but the daily was looking good. And what happened? We pulled back, we held, we consolidated, and then we continued to run, right? Now, on the 4-hourly, it's looking better, guys. There is no signs of any, you know, bearish divergence at the moment. There is none. Just making sure. Hold on. Yeah, we got no negative divergence on Bitcoin. This is good, guys. This is good. Like, you see, this was what I was saying. There is no need to panic. There is literally no need to panic because we got this beautiful bull flag, number 1. Number 2, we were still holding the parallel channel, right? Number 3, there were so many signals. You remember that positive divergence and, you know, the Easterns and whatnot. There were so many signals telling us to be like, to just chill down and let Bitcoin do its thing. All we wanted to see was the bulls step in, which I kept on talking about, like, already since last week. I kept on telling you guys, looks like the bulls are knocking on the door. And then the next title of my live stream was bulls are stepping in. And yesterday I said bulls are doing things. And today bulls are literally striking the market. Like, if you panicked, like, you have to study a bit more, guys. You have to study a bit more. All right, let's have a look now. We are at resistance. I think literally we might just, you know, break above this resistance and at least, you know, go all the way here to 29,500-ish is very, very possible. Just looking at the prior daily candle close, I mean, it's a strong close. It's a strong close from the bulls, okay? For hourly, I don't see anything telling me that the bulls are exhausted or losing breath. Yes, RSI is a bit overbought, absolutely, okay? But everything else, the momentum on the oscillators is still positive, okay? So yeah, we could see some resistance maybe first around 28,930, 28,000, or just, you know, 29,000. But guys, there's a decent chance it can go all the way to at least, you know, 29.5 after that. If we can see a 4-hourly candle close at least above 29,000, yeah, $500 more to the upside is not a big deal. It just did 1,500 in one day, okay? So far good. Let's see. Hold on. I forgot to share the link of the stream in the Discord server, just so that everybody's aware we're live. Hold on. Awesomeness. So we are at resistance. Let's see what happens. Looking at the hourly. Guys, hourly could we could see a pullback. We could see a pullback because we are at that 4-hourly resistance, okay? And I'm seeing signs, I'm seeing things on the hourly charts telling us that yeah, we could see a bit of a pullback. Besides, do not forget the fact that we are, you know, a bit overbought on the hourly and the 4-hourly, right? So yeah, we could see some sort of a pullback to at least 27,800, somewhere around these levels, 27,780. If that doesn't hold, next support that I'll be looking at is somewhere around these levels, okay? Between 27.5 to 27.2. That is if 27,780 fails to hold, okay? So any hourly candle close below that level, yeah, I'd expect, you know, some type of a pullback to at least these levels, okay? Old resistance flipping to support, pretty much, right? So yeah, on the hourly, I do see signs that bulls are starting to get a bit exhausted, just a little bit exhausted, okay? But daily is still looking fine, 4-hourly still looking fine. So yeah, let's see what else can we find. Hold on. Seems like there is some sort of a negative divergence developing. Yeah, indeed. Yeah, there is some negative divergence developing, like starting to develop on the hourly chart. So yeah, like if we pull back here, not gonna be that surprised. Okay? But the bigger picture, the bigger time frames, guys, things are still looking fine, okay? All right, let's move on. Ethereum daily. Look, old supply line, guys, flipped to a new demand line, which is good, okay? We broke above this resistance that we had on the hourly, 4-hourly and whatnot, all that. Now, there is a very good chance, looking at the prior daily candles, looks like this one got a more bit room to go up. At least, you know, these levels for a start, and then we'll see what happens. But like I said, major resistance for Ethereum, like before, you know, this one, is around this $1,920. If we can see any daily candle close, any 4-hourly candle close above this level with a bit of a follow through, see you eventually around $2,000, you know, a bit more even. Because yeah, major resistance around these levels, we failed, you know, to break above it last time. If this time things turn out to be good, we'll see when you know, the price action is close to that resistance level. I'm gonna see if the bulls still got some fuel left in them or if they're tired, okay? We're gonna see then. But until then, we'll take it step by step. Because after the first major resistance, as you know, second major resistance, then third one, guys, like there is none at, you know, at least until 2100, 2200, okay? That's it. Ethereum's looking good. If you ask me, it's looking fine at the moment, okay? Maybe not as strong as Bitcoin, but what did we say yesterday and the whole week? If Bitcoin bulls start doing things, guess what? Gonna drag some of these altcoins with it, okay? All right, let's move on. We got some positive momentum on the oscillators. MACD is bullish, I'm guessing. Yes, MACD is bullish. RSI is above neutral, which is a good thing. That is good. But yeah, there's still room to the upside more than anything else. I've been betting on the bulls the whole like past 4 days, past 5 days, and I'm glad I did. I'm glad I did because yeah, otherwise, imagine shorting at these levels, guys. Just imagine the pain at the moment. No, 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 no. We're not gonna do that, right? We're not gonna do that. Okay, so on the 4 hourly, guys, first major resistance is around, well, I already drew where it is. It's the bottom of this box, around 1,820, 1,830. Any close above that level, like next resistance on the 4 hourly, we're talking about the 4 hourly at the moment, okay, is around 1,857-ish, 1,860-ish. You guys see it's highlighted on your right there. And after that, yeah, that major resistance is ahead of us. Like, I mean, not ahead of us, but in front of us. That's next, okay? So that's good. That's looking good. Ethereum is looking fine. Good, good, good. Mago, welcome to the show. Glad you made it. Awesomeness. OGs are here, guys. Ralph is here. Mago's here. Let's see. Okay, let's move on. When it comes to support, I don't feel like there's a need to talk about it like support at the moment, but since I'm giving you unbiased TA, right? Doesn't matter what I think. Right now at the moment, support, we got some support around 1,760-ish. Any close below that level, yeah, we can come back all the way to that part line. Fine, but it feels like there is no need to discuss that. Maybe for the hourly we can discuss that, but on the daily and so on, it feels a bit unnecessary at the moment. Okay. On the hourly, by the way, for hourly first, my bad. Yeah, not as overbought as Bitcoin is looking, number one. There are some signs of some negative divergence trying to build on the 4 hourly time frame. Okay, so I'd be a bit cautious, right? Maybe it is necessary to speak about support at the moment. Okay, let's do this. Since I'm seeing things, it's better that we cover it as well, okay? So, any close below this level on the 4 hourly. Cool. Any close below this level, okay? Should probably take it down a little bit. Hold on. Somewhere around 1,757. Any close below that level, guys? Yes. Then Ethereum, I believe it could go down to 1,730-ish or 1,715-ish. Very possible if that happens, okay? And then if that doesn't hold, yeah, it's close to these levels anyways, okay? Just letting you know. But if I see any 4 hourly candle close below this area, yeah, I'd wait for some correction to happen first, okay? On the hourly, pretty much the same. Any close below 1,747 to, you know, somewhere between 1,747 and 1,756. Pretty much the same also, okay? So any close below that level, yeah, we could pull back a little bit, just a little bit, okay? But on the daily, I don't see any major issues when it comes to the bulls. But for hourly is a different situation. Hourly, let's see what's going on. Hourly is, it's actually not looking as, the bulls on the hourly, when it comes to Ethereum, they are not looking as tired as they're looking on Bitcoin's chart at the moment, just at the moment, currently as I'm speaking. So we will see what happens. Let's see if this support level holds. Right? Awesome. Now we can move on. There's not much to add here. All good. Well, I could add, well, if this fails, then yeah, support around 1,626. That is if we see a close below this part line. on that, bigger time frame. You remember this channel, right? At the same time, within the channel, we also found another channel, right? So if it gets back below this hard line, it also means it's gonna get back within this channel, okay? We just recently broke out, so if it stays above it, the better for the bulls, okay? All right, let's move on. Chat, how are you feeling? How are you doing, by the way? Thank you for all those likes. I see them. I noticed them. Super grateful. Thank you. How are you feeling, chat? How has Bitcoin doing you? Like, strikers, guys, we gotta be happy. We gotta be happy. We've been talking about this a few days ago while people were still, bearish and Bitcoin is going to 10K and whatnot. Remember? I remember one of Sinner, he was telling us about, people are talking about 10K Bitcoin. Well, I think they are, not feeling that good at the moment. So, strikers, good job. Stacks is doing good. Yeah, Stacks was looking good. I think I spoke about it yesterday. Was it yesterday? Let me just bring my notes forward. Hold on. Many were looking ready, and I told you guys, it's time to adapt. That's why I've been betting on the bulls like past days before even the run happened. So yeah, Bitcoin gave me a little bit of a black eye. Still learning. Oh really? Why? Please do share with us what happened. Like, everybody learns from experience. That is, if you like. Otherwise, we can take it privately in the Discord chat. Like, no worries. Let me bring forward my list. Hold on. Yesterday we had a look at stacks: Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, LDO, Gala, Optimism, Decentraland, stacks. We also had a look at, when it comes to the traditional assets: Tesla, McDonald's, Google, Roku, Organigram, Coinbase. And by the way, remember we spoke about Microsoft last time? I told you guys it's looking good, it's looking bullish, and guess what? We're gonna go, back to it later. It's looking good. Roku also, went down a little bit, so I'm glad I was, betting on the bears more than anything else. All right, let's head over to Cardano. Yeah, Cardano's still holding support like a king, okay? But it's still got difficulty getting above that R1 for hourly time frame resistance, as you guys can see, okay? The moment it breaks above this level, then yes, we can go higher. But let's break above this level first, okay? On the daily, it is looking better. It is looking better, but not as good as some of the other altcoins we've been, talking about, but it's looking better than it did. We'll see what happens in 5 days. Maybe then we'll see, some type of development on the weekly time frame, because on the daily, guys, yeah, we could see, some push to the upside, but if you think about it, it's weak compared to many others out there. It's pretty weak, right? It's pretty weak if you think about it, right? But maybe soon, if we can see a close, at least a 4-hourly candle close above 0.2764 or 0.28, in other words, yeah, we could, come to 0.29, 0.3 is possible. We still got negative momentum on the oscillators, but MACD is about to cross to bullish, okay? It looks like it by the looks of it, but we'll see what happens. Let's see what else. RSI is, trying to get back to... It's trying to curl up, but it's still weak. Nothing special going on there. We still have that, nice positive divergence that is developing. I keep on telling you guys, like a broken record, it's only going to become invalid if we see a close below 0.23-ish or 0.22-ish. For those who are super conservative, 0.24-ish is enough, right? I was writing too much on the swings that we are having today. Had to step away from my computer for 1 second and took Yep, I know the feeling, Mago. That has happened to me a few times, and it's super irritating, especially when it's not because of TA or other reasons, but just because, you know, life comes in the middle of, you know, everything. And that is still gonna happen. Like, people call me a pro, but sometimes like it could be a phone call that I'm taking and I should actually be busy. That happens. So do not be that hard on yourself. You're gonna bring it back. Do not worry. It's like it's a lesson, but these kind of things happen. Like, it happens, guys. It's okay. It's okay. The important thing is it wasn't because of your TA, but because, you know, life happens, right? We're not robots. Okay, let's move on. That was Cardano. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on. BNB next. It's been a while. It's been such a long time. I saw BNB this week. It's still looking, I mean, it's trying to do things, but if you ask me personally, like, it's still weak compared to many of the other, you know, altcoins we've been having a look at. So first resistance, look, it's gonna be interesting for BNB. I keep on saying it, but I have to. It's gonna be a bit more interesting after we cross above $263. Like, one could ride it all the way here, I guess. But yeah, like, we'll see what happens when it comes to these levels, okay? At the moment, yes, it looks like there is still some more room to the upside. But what is most interesting for me is what's gonna happen when it reaches these levels, because by the looks of it, it looks pretty weak. Like, this run or this, you know, action that we are seeing now. I've seen better days when it comes to Binance Coin. I've seen much better days. This is not usual. There was a time when, you know, a lot of these altcoins were going down, including Bitcoin. BNB was outperforming everything else, but this time, unfortunately, I cannot say the same thing. Okay, so we got negative divergence, you know, showing already on one of the oscillators. Actually, both oscillators, unfortunately, yes, MACD is bullish. Yes, we got some positive momentum on the oscillators, but there's also some bad divergence, you know, developing. So we have to be a bit careful with this one. Like, look, something like this could happen easily. Something like this could happen. Just let me draw it for you. Hold on. Hold on, guys. I'm about to show you something very beautiful. Hold on. Okay. So we could see, you know, this, you know, play out to the upside. If we just do a mini measurement, hold on. Just measure what could happen, like what could play out from this. Hold on. Yeah, right by that next resistance. So there is some sort of an ascending, you know, triangle building at the moment, okay? So we could see something like this, like, you know, break out to the upside, or just letting you know, guys, if it gets rejected at these levels and, you know, comes back down and it fails to hold at support around these areas, it could go back all the way to 234-ish, 230-ish dollars. Very possible, if it closes below this level, okay? Now let's have a look at the 4 hourly. Positive momentum on the oscillators. MACD is fine. RSI is in nice territories. Like all that is good. It's fine. But there are signs of some, negative divergence already showing for BNB. So be a bit careful. Be a bit careful. Let's see what happens. Okay. Looking at the daily, I guess I can't say the bulls are completely in control, but they are the ones who got, the ball in their courts, like a bit more, okay? For Ali though, I'm liking it a bit more. Like prior for Ali candle close, it was not a bad close, but we are close to resistance. So let's see what happens, okay? Let's see what else. Yeah, resistance. For those of you wondering where's resistance on the 4 Ali, it's around because this is daily, okay? For the 4 Ali, it's around 250, 253-ish, 54-ish dollars, okay? Okay, so negative momentum on the oscillators. RSI is in nice territories. MACD is bullish, but I'd be cautious. I'd be a bit cautious with BNB, okay? NFA, guys, NFA. But I'm telling you what I'm thinking, what I'm seeing, right? Or not thinking, what I'm seeing, when it comes to the TA, okay? Excuse me, guys, like, I've been grilling and whatnot the whole day almost, so had a bit of some drinks as well. So I feel what do you call when when you're like the nose is like I can't breathe. It feels like there's something blocking me at the moment. So excuse me if I sound a bit I don't know. My bad, guys. Let's move on to the next one. Mask. Let's see what's going on with mask, right? As I told you guys, like I could extend this one. Hold on. I don't want to remove this. I'm just gonna hide it because we're gonna talk about it. That support, because it's gonna act as some sort of a resistance probably, right? But if we just extend this, okay, let me just do this. Notice, guys, we have broken above that channel, okay? We've broken above it. This is not bad. I had to extend it so you guys can see. And by the way, this was drawn on the 4 hourly time frame, not the daily, okay? So yeah, things were looking good. We spoke about it before the run happened, and it's having a bit more push. Now, if you compare this one with BNB, if you compare this one with Cardano, like just just looking with it with your eyes, no TA needed. Like you can see that Cardano and BNB do not have that much of a strength like maybe Mask has, right? At least at the moment, okay? So yeah, first resistance, let me bring back that, hold on. That support thing that we had, or maybe no need. Let me just draw a new one. Mask. First resistance. Actually, no. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I see something else, so hold on. Get it. This is the resistance, first one. I should just extend it like this. Because you guys know, I have a keen eye for these things. I want to be as precise as possible. We can't be perfect, right? But I try to be as precise as possible. So, First major resistance for mask is right around these levels, but at the moment, if I bring forward that support level that we had, hold on, object 3, no, I think it was this one, yeah, perfect. So this was all support, okay? It could act as some sort of a resistance now, so I'm gonna change the colors live. Remember, it was support, it held, then when it failed to hold, it had a nice, you know, push to the downside, okay? Let's just do this. Change this to R2. Change this to, I've changed this to R1, okay, so you guys are aware. So we got R1, we got R2, things are looking good, but this should be for Ali as well. When I think of it, hold on. The white color is a bit too bright for my taste. Hold on. Much better. Okay. That's mask. And when it comes to support levels, our first support area, like first of all, any close below this level right here, yeah, it could pull back a bit lower, but then again, we do have this support. We have some major support, guys, around 3.679. Funny enough, it could be, you know, right by this top of the channel, okay, this old supply line. And then if that holds, then it means that old supply is gonna, you know, flip to demand line. So all good. So if we pull back from these levels, either consolidate here or at least, you know, come and tap this area, it's fine. What is not good is if we see a 4-hourly candle close below, let's say this area that I just mentioned, you know, around that 3.68-ish area, then yeah, we could pull back a bit lower to at least, you know, 3.5. It's very possible, okay? But I'm talking about small pullbacks, not that big of a pullback. Just like Bitcoin had yesterday, we were talking about a correction. Mago asked me if like a correction was due. Yes, it was due, and it came pretty fast. But it was the type of correction that was some sort of a consolidation, right? Not a big pullback, just a little, you know, correction. So it was fine. It was fine. Okay, so that was mask. We're done. For hourly, also signs of some negative divergence on one of the oscillators, so I'd be a bit careful, guys. But yeah, if we can see this close above $4, guys, not much holding us until 4.2, 4.4-ish. Okay, next. So all good here. Let's move on. I think this is fine, like no worries here as well. Okay, let's go ahead and have a look at, hold on, I have to take notes, guys, just a moment. So we've had a look at Bitcoin, we've had a look at Ethereum, we've had a look at Cardano, we've had a look at Mask, BNB. What else? Am I forgetting something, guys? Am I forgetting something, or are we good? cool. That is not supposed to be. Hold on, guys. Remove this one. Give it another try. Okay, awesome. Next. Let's have a look at LDO. I've been feeling pretty bullish on LDO past days, right? And it's doing fine. Like I told you guys, just because, you know, it's trying to confuse you. It's trying, like, look, this is the market. If you're not feeling confused, other people will not be making money, right? So if you guys are confused, it's good for some people. It's good for some people that you know, are using you guys as exit liquidity, right? So we'll see what happens. Namago, not yet. So soon-ish. Yeah, this is looking fine on LDO. We just need to see a 4-hourly candle close above $1.9. If that happens, it's eventually around 2.199. And then, guys, what I'm waiting for when it comes to LDO is, hold on. For some reason, what I'm waiting for when it comes to LDO, like literally, is a break above this channel. And guys, we're talking about the weekly time frame, not the daily, not the 4-hourly. We're talking about the weekly time frame. So we're talking about major things, okay? It's gonna take its time. It's definitely gonna take its time. But if I see a close above this level for LDO on a weekly time frame, guys, because if you think about it, if you just think about it, 1, 2, 3, 4 months straight, it's just been going down. It's been on a downtrend, right? So we might see something, you know, change, you know, coming months, right? We might. It all depends on if we can break above this channel. Simple, okay? So far it's looking good. See around, you know, 2.169 eventually by the looks of things. The MACD hasn't even turned bullish yet, and it's doing things like better than Cardano, better than BNB, in my opinion, okay? So we'll see what happens there. Support you already know, all the way around these levels, but yeah, it's just looking fine at the moment, okay? The run hasn't even started yet on the daily, okay? Looking at the 4-hourly, RSI is in nice territories, nothing going on there. Positive momentum on the oscillators. There are signs of some negative divergence on one of the oscillators, so but not that surprising since we are close to resistance. But if we see a push to the upside, any 4-hourly candle close above this level with a bit of a follow through, then that negative divergence we're seeing could become invalid, okay? Simple. Let's move on. Next. XRP. Almost forgot about XRP, but that is top 10 coins, so we have to do that one as well. Look, I'll say it again. I've been saying it every day, almost past days, and I'm gonna say it again. XRP, friends, below this level, bears got the balls in their court, okay? Above this yellow line, bulls got the court in their you know, side, okay? Thing is, XRP is holding on. Like, looking at the weekly, I cannot see much at the moment. It's not looking that good because, guys, there is some negative divergence, you know, developing in 5 days. If XRP fails, you know, within 5 days, if it fails to get back above this yellow line, number one, and then fails to get above this level, and oscillators are looking the way they are, yeah, it keep on consolidating a bit more, okay? Like, I'm not gonna say it's looking bad because it's not, but not looking that strong at the moment as well. But I don't know if that news about do you guys know if there's any news from the SEC? Like, did they claim it was a security now, or is XRP good? Like, if you guys know, let me know, because I haven't had a look at the news. I just know that it should be out by this month or next month, so we'll see what happens. So yeah, negative divergence on the weekly, but cannot say much there. We still have 5 days to go. Looking at the daily, we got support, guys. Look, do you see anybody close, below this level? No, not. We don't, right? So if we see any like daily candle close, any 4-hourly candle close below this area, guys, yeah, we could pull back all the way to 0.45-ish levels very easily if that happens. But at the moment, it's still holding, like it's still looking fine. We just need to break above this level. It needs to break above 0.5, okay? Have some follow through, and then we have another resistance right by this red dashed line, right around 0.513, whatnot. But yeah, we just gotta give it time. Why? If one wonders why, we're not about to act as if there is no major like cup and handle trying to develop. It doesn't mean it's gonna play out, because cup and handles can fail. For example, if we see Ripple close below 0.42, then you know that cup and handle failed, right? But as long as there is no signs of that, cup and handle is still intact, okay? Now we just gotta see if it's gonna play out, because if this plays out, and it's on the weekly time frame, guys, it's not on the daily I'm talking about, okay? We're talking about, hold on guys, hold on. It's also on the daily, really, if you think about it. I mean, look at this. Look at this, friends. Hold on. I just want a clean chart for this. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Let's see what we are seeing right here. Okay, this is interesting. Yeah, and we're seeing this live. We're seeing this live. Okay, guys. So, if Ripple, again, if we see any daily candle close below 0.42-ish, 0.412-ish, then say goodbye to this, beautiful pattern that's in front of us, okay? Thinking when it comes to the weekly, like any close below 0.42-ish, level, then yeah, then we know it failed, okay? Simple as that, right? But yeah, on the daily as well, there is a bit of a hope, so let's keep an eye. Let's keep an eye for, what's gonna happen. look, the weekly time frame, guys, I told you earlier, I've said this before, it's gonna take its time. Like, we're talking about weekly. It could take weeks, it could take months. Like, it's not gonna happen straight away, okay? We're talking about the weekly time frame, right? Okay, let's move on. Awesome. Yeah, I'm still like cool with XRP. I'm not feeling like the bears are in control and whatnot. It's just that below this level, yeah, they got the ball more on their side, okay, than the bulls. Simple as that, okay? All right, let's move on. Zen for the Zen lovers, and then we're gonna do stacks and whatnot. But for the Zen lovers, we were at support. We went all the way back to this, R2, this R2 resistance, because R1 is all the way here. Maybe very difficult to see, but as you guys can see, R1. Let me just extend it for you guys. Hold on. There you go. R1 around these levels, right? R2 around these areas. Now we have a new resistance level, which is on these levels right here, okay? So R1, R2. Looks like on the 4 hourly, at least on the 4 hourly, like Zen is looking much better at the moment. There are some signs of some positive divergence as well. This is not bad on the hourly, but on the daily, guys, on the daily, as you guys can see, music a bit too high. Thank you for letting me know, Ralph. Hold on. Because sometimes it's not me that's turning the volume up, guys. It's just, the song itself. So let me know. Hope it's better now. Or is it still a bit too high? Is it better now, maybe? Hopefully it's good now. Okay, let's move on. So yeah, Zen is looking okay-ish. I mean, there are better assets out there, but for those who are looking at Zen, it's looking a bit better. Now, if we can see any at least any daily candle close above 1838, there is a decent chance that we could go all the way up here, right? But as long as we're below this level, we're just where we got rejected last time, then it's a bit of a problem, guys. It's a bit of a problem, all right? So we'll see what happens. Awesome, guys, awesome. Thank you for letting me know. So we'll see what happens with Zen, but yeah, it's looking better. On the 4 hourly, like, I'm liking the action at the moment. If we can see a close above 1541, there's a decent chance we can go at least to these levels, like very decent chance, okay? So you guys can see that text, R1 for hourly time frame. Looking at the oscillators on the daily, there's no signs of any negative divergence at the moment. Nowhere to be seen. That is not a bad thing. MACD is bullish. Looking at the 4 hourly, we got some negative momentum on the oscillators. It's fine, but RSI is above neutral. MACD is trying to turn bullish again, right? So yeah, like, so far it's looking good, but on the 4 hourly, I don't see any divergence per se, but looking at this, looks like we could continue to at least these levels, okay? Simple. Now let's move on. Guys, just gonna have a sip of water. Let me know how you guys are doing, and we're gonna have a look at stacks next. Stacks, right? If you missed this one, guys, then you missed it. Like, we spoke about it literally yesterday. We were talking about stacks yesterday, maybe before yesterday as well, I don't know, but I remember we spoke about it yesterday, okay? How you feeling, chat? How you doing? Like, it feels like the weekend. It feels like the weekend for me because Bitcoin is doing things. I mean, he being respected. All good, all good. All right, let's move on. Stacks. Dear old stacks. Ralph, you got caps on. You got your caps lock on. Just so you're aware. Just so you know. Okay, we got stacks. The last time I spoke about stacks, you know, before the run, we were below this trend line, as do you guys remember? And I told you guys, well, it kind of looks like, you know, some sort of a bull flag, but forget about the bull flag. Let's just, you know, focus on the fact that we do have resistance, and if it breaks above resistance, because there are signs, you know, telling us a little thing, just putting a little ice on my eye. Put that ice there, put that ice there, chill down, relax, and you can just listen, no worries. I'm gonna talk about the prices in detail, so no worries. No worries at all. So, it broke out above this level, you know, this old resistance, right? Broke out, looking good. And then we had this resistance around these levels, you know, the top of this box, you know, old support, right? Around 0.5768. The moment we broke above that level, it was good to go. Next resistance, like this red dashed line, guys, it barely felt it. Do you guys notice it barely felt it? Like the pulse, you know, tried to do something. You can't do that. Guys, yeah, the excitement from some of you guys, like, it's killing me. Thank you for that one. Like, you're making me blush, like I'm all red now. Thank you. Okay, let's move on. So it was looking good. If you missed the stream, guys, then you probably missed the stream. The moment we broke above this red dashed line, there was no stopping stacks. Like, it just continued. I don't know if there's anything fundamentally going on. I have no idea. All I care about is, look, this is what I care about. Okay, let me just show you. Hold on. Extend the right line. When we broke above this major resistance, guys, I had to extend it so you guys can see what's going on, right? When we broke above this major resistance, what happened? We came down, we tapped it, we tested it again as, you know, some type of support. Not once here, twice here. It failed to get back within this, you know, level again. And then what happened? We had another, you know, bull flag. If you have a keen eye for details, Mago, I know you have some ice, but it's okay. It's okay right now. But if you have a keen eye for details, guys, you can't miss this. You cannot miss the bull flag and what not is going on, okay? Let me just, you know, remove this extension. No need for it now. Just, you know, trying to show you what's going on at the moment. So, we are back above very critical levels. Bitcoin taking off. I mean, okay, this stream is gonna be a hype stream, guys. It's a pump stream. Thank God I put that out on the title. Like, we gotta have a look at Bitcoin, guys. We have to. We just have to, okay? I'm sorry. We're gonna go back to stacks. No worries, but Bitcoin is doing things. We're not about to... Whoa. Look at this. Guys. Okay, I guess I gotta draw the next resistance live because this is happening at the moment. Okay, this could end up, we'll see, but if there's a lot of engagement, a lot of people, you know, start coming in, we could end up having a marathon stream, right? But we'll see what happens. Next resistance. Let's talk about next resistance. That's what everybody cares about right now, right? Here we go. This is the next resistance level for now. And after that, no sound. Thank you for letting me know. Thank you. Ralph, you got your caps on again, but no sound. Okay, so as I was saying, guys, yeah, there is some nice things going on. Like, how long have I been without sound, guys? Was it just now or for a few minutes? And Mago, I just said, like, repeat what you said one more time for me, because me myself, like I said today, we were, you know, around friends and whatnot. Is it still out or is it good now? It should be good now, right? Yeah, I've been around friends, Mago. Like, I've had a few drinks in me, so just repeat what you said, because I'm not following. You kind of saw it coming for what you showed me before. It's not going to talk. So one more time, just repeat what you said. Ralph, it's okay. No, don't apologize. Don't apologize. Like, do not worry about it. I was just letting you know, just like you guys let me know. So do not worry about it. It's okay. It's okay. So yeah, as I was saying, guys, next resistance looks like it could be around these levels. After that, like, there's not much holding us until 30,500-ish, 30,700-ish. A few minutes, really? That's bad. That's horrible. My bad. Like, look, guys, I should have probably not gone live because, had a few drinks and whatnot. But then again, yeah, the point is to go live daily. So I don't want to, make excuses. So I'm here, right? Bear with me a little bit. Luckily, my tea is still, on point, luckily. So let's just continue. Okay, so yeah, that's what's going on. If we see any probably candle close below $27,600, guys, then it could come a bit lower. Very possible. When we chatted on Discord, when we had our conversation on Discord, you showed me something there now that you looked out for, so I was waiting for it to jump with it. Awesomeness, Mago, that makes me happy. Awesomeness. So you felt that it was helpful, like the pointers were helpful. That's awesome. Freedom sound, indeed. I wasn't even celebrating Bitcoin, like I was celebrating another person, but it went hand in hand today. Like, I didn't see the charts for the whole day because yesterday I did tell you guys I'm feeling comfortable. I'm betting on the bulls. It's looking fine. Yes, we had a mini correction. Yes, we consolidated a little bit, but all in all, it was looking juicy, right? And when I see something is looking juicy, then it's looking juicy pretty much. So it was good. Bitcoin was doing good things. Awesomeness. Like, thank you for letting me know, Mago. That puts a smile on my face. So I'm glad you felt that you could see it and things are working out. It's awesome. Yeah, sometimes, guys, the people that are on Discord, they can reach out to me. Like, you guys can reach out if you have any questions. You can ask the community because everybody is smart in their own way. Everybody brings something to the table. So yeah, if you want to join, link is in the description. Okay, and by the way, Patreon and whatnot, remember, if you want to join, I was telling a few people yesterday as well, if you want to join, do not do it now. Do it in the beginning of next month, like the 1st or the 2nd, because otherwise, if you do it now, they are gonna charge you again in the beginning of next month, and I don't want you guys to pay twice for no reason. If you want to support, it's up to you, but if you want to get the most of it, it's better that you pay in the beginning of the month. Okay, all right, let's move on. So yeah, all the links are in the description. Like, doesn't matter if it's Patreon, Twitter, whatever, everything is down there. Okay, let's go ahead. Like, Bitcoin got me a bit glad, excited, right? But stacks, let's go back to stacks. As I was saying, next resistance is around these levels. I mean, prior daily candle closed super awesome, like good for the bulls. Can't find anything wrong with this one at the moment. Okay, RSI is not even overbought, nothing like that. Like, there's still room to the upside. MACD is bullish. The only thing that is maybe a bit worrisome is the fact that it ran a bit too fast. But then again, it's okay as long as we do not see a daily candle close below, let's say 0.674-ish. If it manages to hold above this level, look, the best thing would be if it just manages to hold above this yellow line. But we'll see. We'll see. If it doesn't, it better not close below 0.675-ish around these areas, because if that happens, guys, then yes, most likely that it comes all the way to 0.59-ish levels. Very possible if that happens, okay? Otherwise, so far, it's looking good. There are some signs of some negative divergence, mind you. We should not neglect that. So for that first negative divergence to become invalid, we need to see a close above at least 0.82, guys. If we can see that, good, awesome, then we can move on, to the next level, which is around 0.87-ish. And after that, there's not much holding us until that third resistance level on the daily time frame, okay? All right, let's move on. Let's have a look at the 4-hourly real fast. 4-hourly overbought. Okay, MACD bullish, oscillator still positive, but keep in mind it's looking a bit overbought, okay? On top of that, there are some signs of some negative divergence, guys. Just keep that also in mind. But it's also gonna become invalid if we can see a close above 0.82. See how it's going hand in hand with what I just said about the daily. So it's kind of going hand in hand with the 4-hourly as well, okay? So yeah, that's stacks 4-hourly first support, major support, at least right now. By the way, things are looking is right by this dashed line, okay? Around 0.6384-ish, 0.64-ish. Any close below that level, yes, we can pull back a bit more lower. So that's it, stacks. Let's move on. Okay, gotta have a sip of water. I feel like I'm just, going and going. Hold on. Next. We've had a look at let's see. I know Ralph got things in order. I know you're taking notes, Ralph. We're gonna have a look at Dodge as well. Let's see what Bitcoin is doing at the same time. We're getting close to that, R2 on the daily time frame, right? For Ali, still looking fine, but we still have 2.5 hours to go almost. Hourly, I'm gonna be a bit careful. Now I'm gonna start, to be careful, because if this hourly candle closes back below this level, guys, it's gonna look like a shooting star, right? If it looks like a shooting star, you know what is most likely to happen, okay? Because strikers, we've been speaking about, these types of, candlestick patterns over and over. So we'll see what happens. We've got 41 minutes left. I should zoom in a bit more deeper. Hold on. As I'm saying this, do you notice what's going on? That's why I'm like, okay, daily is looking fine. This and that is looking fine. But at the beginning of the stream, I told you guys, looks like bulls are starting to lose a bit breadth. But what happens is, for people to get tricked into this, something like this happens, right? A lot of people ape in at these levels, right? Just like I told you in the beginning of the stream. Instead of, a lot of people, unfortunately, now they're like, I see those Twitter posts and videos and whatnot, with titles. I don't know what I mean, it could be clickbaits. I don't know. It could be clickbaits. I have no idea. But the titles, at least, and the discussion is, should we buy Bitcoin now? And I'm like, where were you when Bitcoin were around these levels? Hello. Anyways, back to that 15 minutes, time frame. Just gotta rant a little bit sometimes, right? 15 minute. Where is it? 10. So what happens is sometimes, we see something like this. People start aping in because, wow, it's going good and so on and so forth. But, we just built a shooting star, guys. Like, if we see it close below any 10 minutes close below, let me just double check. Hold on. Chart is a bit too small. Gotta go back and have a look at my other screen. Hold on. Because I gotta go a bit more further back to the left, just to make sure. Okay, so any 10-minute candle close below, let's say this white line, okay, or close to it, literally around the 28.6 areas. 28,580, somewhere around these levels, okay? If we see any 10 minute, candle close below that level, then yes, we could pull back to at least 28.4, because yeah, I'd be careful. It's looking fine on the daily and so on and so forth, but like I said in the beginning of the stream, on the hourly, just only on the hourly, you guys can just go back and replay it. I do see signs that bulls are getting a bit tired. I'm not talking about the hourly, I'm not talking about the daily. I'm referring to the hourly time frame. And on top of that, I also did mention, there is some negative divergence, developing. So maybe one could be a bit, careful just to see what's going on, right? So we'll see what happens. There are still, let's see now. Yeah, guys, if this candle closes in 2.5 hours, if it manages to close above this area, there's still more room to the upside. If that happens, if that doesn't happen though, we could see some, some mini correction again, something like we saw yesterday. Okay. All right, let's move on, shall we? Let's move on. Otherwise, we're gonna get stuck with Bitcoin today. By the way, how is the poll going? That's interesting for me to see. Hold on. So 67% of you say $29,500 to $30,000 first. Okay, I hear you all. And 33% $27,500 to $27,600 first. Okay. I have to give you my vote as well, right? It's only fair. I have to give you my vote. So yeah, I'm gonna choose the safer side. I'm gonna wait for 36 minutes. In 36 minutes, if I see anything tell me otherwise, unfortunately, I'm probably gonna go with 27.5 first. If I see something what we just discussed, happen, then yeah, I'm probably gonna vote on the first one. But if this is still good in 36 minutes, yeah, then I'm gonna choose 29.5 to 30,000. Like we're close. We just tapped $29,088. Bitcoin bulls are striking left and right. Awesome, right? All right, let's keep an eye. We can keep an eye on Bitcoin. Like I got another screen in front of me, so I'm gonna try to keep an eye on it now and then. But let's continue with some more altcoins. So far we've had a look at, let's see now, Bitcoin, Ethereum, ADA, Mask, BNB, LDO, XRP, Zen, Stacks. Awesome. Let's have a look at Dogecoin. Okay, Dogecoin, excuse me guys, Dogecoin trying to do things. Okay, it's trying to do things. We got some positive momentum on the oscillators and MACD is bullish. I can't let go of Dogecoin in my brain. I have to let it go, but that was funny. But anyways, we got some positive momentum on the oscillators, like MACD is bullish. RSI is, trying to get back to neutral territories, but it's a bit far away from it at the moment, guys. Okay, what else? All right, so Dogecoin. Except that, I don't see anything that horrible because we just, broke above, some major resistance areas. I don't know if you guys can see it, but you see this red dashed line right here? Hopefully it's clear enough. It was some major resistance. We were just, consolidating. It was just going, right, but it was failing to break above it. I mean, forget about the wick. It failed to close with the body above it, okay? But guess what happened today? Guess what happened today? We are actually above it. There was, some nice hammer just below it, before it, like prior daily candle close, like closed with some sort of a hammer. But I'm not putting a lot of weight into it. I'm putting more weight into the fact that we actually broke above this resistance. We actually held support levels. All this is not bad, okay? Now we can easily form some negative divergence if this, goes up a little bit, but then oscillators lag, like they're not, match up the price action. Hopefully that's not what's gonna happen, but just like Cardano and BNB, it's looking fine, it's looking okay-ish, but again, there are other assets that were looking better. For example, stacks, for example, LDO. And I'm not shilling and I'm not, like pumping, backs and whatnot. I'm just saying there were, some other examples that were looking a bit more better, just a little, slightly better, okay? But this one is not looking that bad. It's not looking that bad. There's room to go all the way to $0.07 at least. So all good. Like major resistance on the daily time frame is around 0.072, 0.074. So all good so far. It's okay. Okay, let's have a look at the 4-hourly. Yeah, it's looking fine, guys. I can't find a lot of problems with this one. 4-hourly time frame, first resistance is around 0.068 to 0.07 ish, right around this level pretty much. No signs of, well, yeah, there are signs of some negative divergence, unfortunately. But if this 4-hourly candle closes anything like this, guys, it's safe. Like, it's safe that, negative divergence that is, trying to develop is gonna become invalid completely, and then bulls can step in a bit more stronger, okay? Yeah, that's dodge. Not gonna waste a lot of time in this, just letting you know. Hey Edwin, you're the striker yourself. Like, hey Edwin, glad you made it back. Like, you're too sweet, glad you made it back. Hope you've had a good day, pumpish day, right? All right, shall we move on, right? Let's have a look at FTM. We had a look at FTM, what, a few days back, right? Support held, things were looking a bit better, and guess what? FTM is at, it broke above major, resistance levels, guys, right by this red dashed line, as you guys can see. So there is room to the upside all the way to at least, 0.32 at the moment. That is, if we can see a daily candle close at least above 0.2871 on the 4-hourly time frame. We already broke above resistance, which is good. Look at it. Look at this. It acted as resistance here, or it got respected as resistance around these levels, right? We pulled back. We spoke about this support. Remember this support? It got respected. Awesome. And then we pushed, and then guess what? There was no reason to be afraid at these levels because there were no signs, about, of the bulls, getting, scared. So we broke out and it's looking fine. Definitely pumpish music, as it should be today, because I've been betting on the bulls for a few days. Like, you guys can just have a look at the streams. So TA is respected, Bitcoin is okay, like there's no need to panic. We are fine, we all are fine. So strikers, enjoy the pump, feel good about it, enjoy the music. Like, why not? So let's go back to Phantom and see what's going on. What else is going on? Positive momentum on the oscillators. MACD is bullish. RSI is, close to neutral territories at the moment. But I always gotta bring, some bad news, unfortunately. But I don't want to, guys. I'm just, giving you unbiased TA. Otherwise, it would not be fair. Like, right? It's looking like, look. Like I said last time, it's one of those that's looking fine-ish, but maybe not that strong, okay? That's the problem. So if we see some type of pullback now, like immediately at the moment, I'm not gonna be that shocked. Just letting you know. And we'll see what's going on with the, 4-hourly, hourly and so on. But I really wouldn't be shocked if we see a bit of a pullback because we are close to, some sort of a resistance at the moment. Yes, we broke above resistance on the 4-hourly, but it's a bit confusing. But then again, we are at some mini resistance again, okay? So positive momentum on the oscillators. The bad news was there's some negative divergence that is, trying to develop on Phantom. It's starting to show signs that it's developing. So it's trying to develop indeed. So Phantom, better get above at least $0.33 for this, first negative divergence to become invalid, because if that doesn't happen, guys, not a good look, okay? It doesn't mean we can't, come there, but it might mean that it could have some difficulty, going up, or maybe consolidation first, or maybe, pullback first. We'll see which one comes first. Let's have a look at the 4-hourly. Okay, positive momentum on the oscillators. Like, there is also some negative divergence, guys, on the 4-hourly time frame, trying to develop. So keep that in mind, MACD is bullish. Looking at the hourly, positive momentum on the oscillators also, but also negative divergence developing. Okay, just so you are aware. Let's have a look at the 15-minute just for the sake of it. Yeah, pullback is waiting around the corner. Okay, now this is the 15-minute chart. On the hourly, on the 4-hourly and daily, I already felt that way a little bit, but on the 15-minute chart, yes, indeed, there is some sort of a pullback or correction waiting right around the corner. Okay, 10-minute, 100%. Okay, not 100%, I take that back, but 90% that we see a pullback. Sometimes I have to be realistic, because even if the TA looks good, like I always tell you guys, even if the TA looks good, even if TA is awesome, it doesn't mean it's always gonna be respected. We have to be realistic, right? Just because you see something on the chart, it doesn't mean it's gonna play out always, right? That's why I hold myself, I refrain myself from saying 100%, and I say, okay, 90%, at least, more than 70%, right? So yeah, pullback due according to TA. So we'll see what happens. We can, come back to it and see what's going on later. Let's see what Bitcoin is doing, because this one is important, right? Chat, how we doing? How we feeling? Like, I see a lot of people are watching. Like, welcome to the show, guys. If you're new, like, welcome to the Strikers show. Like, you're joining a community of strikers. Like, hopefully that's the plan, at least, right? So welcome to the show, guys, and like, much love for all the likes, the love, and all the kind words, the sweetness from all of you. You guys are sweet as sugar, so thank you for all that. And for those of you who are new to the show, like, yeah, if you find it to be entertaining, like learning something, learning a few things, if you feel like the TA is quality TA and we're not just, talking smack in the show, please do consider, liking, subscribing, sharing with your friends, and so on. Yeah, and if you feel like you're vibing like Freedom Sound, go ahead, just keep on vibing with us. So I'm glad you're here. Like, if you're lurking, I'm fine with it. Just keep on learning, keep on vibing, learning, lurking, all the same. Okay. All right. So Bitcoin. Okay, you guys see, strikers. I'm gonna ask this once. What do we see here? What do you see here? What is this candle called? Come on. I'm gonna give you a minute while we have a look at some other charts, okay? Or while I sip some water, you guys can let me know what this, candlestick is called, right? What is it called? I know you can do it, because by this time we've repeated it many times, so I know those of you who've been watching the stream, especially every day, I know you know what it's called, so go ahead. Okay, Ralph, shooting star. I got your answer. Anybody else? Oh, Mago took it to another level. Mago took it to another level, guys. Both of you are correct. It is a shooting star, okay? It is a shooting star. And this tombstone, I understand what you mean. You're talking about that gravestone dodgy. We are gonna get into that, another time. But like, guys, hello. I mean, hello, strikers. What the? I'm so proud. I'm so proud. Like, you guys make my heart feel so warm when I see how you guys are advancing. So good job. Yes, this is called a shooting star, which is telling you a potential, push to the downside is possible. Okay, so we'll see what happens. Like I said, we could see some consolidation, back to these levels. Like, as long as we don't even see a 10-minute, close, 10-minute candle close below 28,580, it's okay-ish, okay? But if that happens, yes, we could pull back all the way to at least, 28,400, okay? All right, let's move on. So we've done Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, Mask, BNB, LDO, XRP, Zen, Stacks, FTM. Okay, awesome. Let's have a look at something else, because I wanna have a look at some stocks as well. Yeah, strikers, I see you guys are learning and you guys are listening, because remember a few months back when I asked these questions, it was a bit difficult, but right now, not anymore, right? Not anymore. Hit the top for now. You mean FTM or Bitcoin? Which one are you like? I think you're referring to Bitcoin, Freedom Sound, right? Look, for Ali still like looking okay-ish, but we still have what, 2.5 hours to go? So anything can happen in 2.5 hours, anything. And mind you, on top of that, I just want to say, just for you guys, to understand what's going on. We did break above support, right? We did break above resistance. All of them. Yeah, like, you know what I do not want to see? This candle, for hourly candle, close back. I'm going to say it again. Close back within this, channel or this, major white line. If that happens, sure, we could see a pullback, but it's okay. It's fine. It's fine. We'll see what happens. The hourly is going to be telling us it's going to close in 20 minutes. So we'll see what happens. There we go. 10-minute chart is well, guys, 10-minute chart is gonna close in a few seconds. Like, yeah, they're looking like they're losing a bit of their breath, and I'm talking about the bulls. Okay, they're not gone, but they're losing breath a little bit in the shorter time frames. Okay, all right, let's see. Yeah, exciting still, 100% exciting. I cannot disagree on that. Absolutely exciting. Exciting times. All right, let's see. Next. Remember, guys, I've been talking good about Matic. I know I've been talking in a good way when it comes to Matic, and I told you guys this is looking good. I think, if I'm not mistaken, we spoke about it, somewhere around these levels, right? You guys can go back and watch. Since then, 10% in 2 days. I guess not bad. We've seen others that have been doing better, but nevertheless, I think this has some room to go to the upside. Hopefully the SEC won't claim this one as a security, or maybe they did already. I have no idea. If you guys know, let me know. Looks like a short pullback could be still going up. Yeah, could be. We're gonna have a look at let me just have Bitcoin ready on my other screen. Hold on. Yeah, so we do not miss it while we're talking about some other altcoins. So on the daily, we have our first positive momentum, right? On the oscillators, okay? We got MACD that is looking bullish now. We have the RSI that is curling up, which is good. We had that positive divergence. Do not forget about that. Like, we already spoke about all this. And on top of that, remember what I said yesterday? If I just remove everything, right? You see how support has been holding, right? We're actually making, like, if this breaks to the downside, guys, like, all hell is gonna break loose. But if you guys think about it, look what's going on. Higher low, another higher low. And what happens every time, you know, we came and touched support? Happened here, right? After a big downtrend, like a major, you know, long time downtrend, which is pretty much the same thing here. What happened? We had a nice bounce. Now the question is, how far is the bounce gonna go? Well, we'll see that when we at least, you know, can break first resistance. I'm gonna say it again, on the 4 hourly and daily is right above this or right around this red dashed line. Okay, after that one, like on the daily, not much holding us until maybe the bottom of this box, to which is around 0.77 to 0.8 ish dollars. Okay, after that, yeah, even better times awaiting Matic. If that happens, like Polygon could actually see 0.83, and best case scenario, I guess $1 is not far away. Okay, so we'll take it level by level. We'll take it level by level, and we'll see what happens. Oh, remember, Phantom is starting to go down a little bit. Okay, just mind you. Okay, let's move on. Let's have a look at some stocks. And before I do, guys, if there are any requests, let me know before we head over to stocks and have a look at what's going on there. Let me know. I'm just gonna have a sip of my water and we can continue, right? Okay, no requests, friends. No requests, strikers out there. In that case, we're gonna continue with songs. This is what somebody who's been eating TA for a while does. Even if I look at the 5-minute chart, like for some reason I have to pinpoint things. Anyways, there you go. Let's head over to stocks. Okay, what happened yesterday? I said I'm betting on the bears when it comes to Roku, right? Just a quick pickup. Rose, Freedom Sound. We're gonna have a look at it straight after Roku. No worries. Awesome. So we're going down. We'll see if the support holds. If it doesn't, you guys know what's up next. Like most likely we come all the way down here, which is not, you know, that weird. Our size curling, rolling over. MACD is still okay-ish, but like the MACD is kind of rolling over at the moment as well. Like still positive momentum on the oscillators, like all in all. But yeah, we'll see what happens after this pullback. Like not much I can add there. So TA is being respected so far, simple as that. Now let's have a look at Rose real fast before we continue with this. Hold on. We'll continue with the stonks. Like I could see that it's been a while I had a look at this one, but okay, let's have a look. So on the daily time frame, guys, we are at resistance. Let me draw the resistance levels. Hold on. Okay. Any close above this level, above 0.52-ish, yeah, next resistance is around 0.5421, all right? We have some positive momentum on the oscillators. MACD is bullish. At the moment, no signs of any negative divergence, nothing that I can find, like any close above 0.057 on rows on a daily time frame. That negative divergence that we are seeing is going to become invalid, okay? So I can draw a resistance there as well, because that is for the daily. What I told you just now was like half for hourly time frame, half daily time frame, okay? So this is major resistance, right? This is the major resistance on the daily, the first one at least. Okay, awesome. And on the 4 hourly, guys, and half day, look, I should probably change this to 2. It's only fair. Hold on. Awesome. R1. But like I said, half-half, okay? Since it's half-half, do this. Awesome. And then on the 4 hourly next resistance, yeah, because there are different levels to this, guys, different levels to all this. Next resistance on the 4 hourly, it's a bit of an obstacle, but I gotta let you know whether I feel like it's little or not, okay? 4 hourly, we do have some resistance around these levels, okay? So any close above, any 4 hourly candle close above this area, like eventually we go up a little bit. Let's have a look at the 4 hourly. Positive momentum on the oscillators. MACD is bullish. RSI is in nice territories. But if Rose fails to close above 0.051, we could see a negative divergence build. Okay? And if that happens, it's fine. It's fine. As long as, let me just mark this one. This was for the 4 hourly. Hold on, and we do this. Hold on, guys, just gonna change music before it's like here we go. Awesome. If the music is too high, let me know, okay? All right, so support around these levels, guys, for rows. Any close below this area, okay? 0.4798, 0.47. It's crooked. It's a bit crooked. Hold on. Let me just fix that part. 0.4795. Yeah, okay. 0.4795 areas. Blue. So any close below this level, guys, on a 4 hourly time frame, then Rose can easily pull back to these levels. Just letting you know, okay? Between 0.4655 to 0.4541, okay? Style.
Today I want to talk about the drum. Now, to understand the drum, to get to the root of the drum, we must dissect it. Drums used by man before 6000 BC. Drums used in in ancient times by tribes.
Awesomeness, awesomeness.
The record shows Neanderthal men, troglodytes,
Okay, cool.
cavemen. But even this can be traced
Yes,
back
that negative
to the
divergence
first
makes me feel like we could see a pullback. So it's good. It's like it's okay. It's okay. Like, you know, market needs to cool off sometimes. It's fine.
pre-Columbian Aztecs.
But if it can come all the way here and then, you know, bounce off it and hold, like it's no worries. It's fine. You're most welcome, Freedom Sound. You're most welcome.
We had the
All right. Let's move on, shall we? We're having a look at Roku. We're actually done with Roku. No need to discuss it again. You know what I want to have a look at, though? Excuse me, sorry. It wasn't Microsoft. I said Microsoft last. I mean MicroStrategy. Okay, MicroStrategy. I got a bit confused there. We spoke about this one a few days ago. I don't know how many of you remember. I told you guys it's looking good. Like, we are probably gonna come all the way here, and we broke above this channel, and this, you know, here channel kind of held. Thing with this one is there was too much, like I told you last time, triple hidden divergence, like triple nice hidden divergence on top of that. Like, if you ignore that, it's like you know, when somebody dangles gold in front of you and you go like, no, I don't want it, I just don't want it. It's something like me personally. If I would have like ignored this one when it's looking at like this, it's something that I'd probably like regret a little bit. So I'm glad, you know, we caught it in time. Like, it's having a good time at the moment. Other momentum on the oscillators. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Hopefully the whole week is good for it, because if that happens, yeah, we could, I told you guys, it's very possible we could see this, you know, weekly resistance get hit. Okay,
Africa. The drums
hold
speak.
on. This should be a bit higher. Hold on, guys. I probably did something and moved it around. Yes, I did. Okay, this is the resistance. Here's right. Much better. Between 340 to 362-ish dollars, there is resistance there. But mind you,
A spiritual thing.
if this weekly candle closes above this level, what did we say last time? Remember, if you don't, let me remind you real fast.
To ancient rituals of Santeria, to the drum circles on the streets of Spanish Harlem. The drum speaks to you. The drum speaks to you. From 4x4 house music on the streets of Chicago to the inner city of Detroit. The drum speaks to you.
I'm not gonna even exaggerate this one, okay? Let's just see what happens.
In the streets
And I'm not even, you know, exaggerating. I'm being like really flexible, right?
the drums
So seeing this, because we do see like this weekly, you know, did open above this channel, right? And if it closes also above this channel, I mean, guys, we could come and test at least the top of the channel, at least, okay?
Puerto Rico, Jamaica.
So not bad at all.
The drum
We
speaks
got our first positive momentum on the weekly, if you guys can see here. Let me just remove this.
Africa. The drum
At the same time, also on the weekly, by the way, there was some, you know, nice positive divergence kind of, you know, showing. Not the best, not the strongest, but it was, you know, kind of showing, okay? Just a little bit. Not a strong one, but though more of a type D, if even that. Okay, maybe a type D, okay? All right. So that's that with the MicroStrategy.
The drum speaks to you.
And by the way, I almost forgot. We do have some resistance around these levels before this one. Right here, okay? Done. And this is also on the weekly.
And the drums speak to you.
Awesomeness. Yeah, it's looking fine. So far, so good. Let's
And
move
the drums
on.
speak to you.
This one, We spoke about it yesterday, didn't we? I think we did. And we spoke about, this, hopefully holding. If it does, look, guys, sure, it came down. It came down, right? But it held again, and then, yeah. Now, we just need to break this level when it comes to MBO. That is above 0.0645. If that happens, guys, eventually we could see it around 0.0755, 0.0809-ish. I mean, looking at the weekly, bulls maybe might step in. We are at major support levels. If things work out for this one, eventually we will see it around, 0.09, $0.1 at least, okay? And then we'll see. We'll take it from there, right? Okay, let's move on. Nvidia, like this one is crazy. What we spoke about this yesterday as well. As long as it's above this level, and as long like it, look, guys, in simple words, we are at monthly resistance, right? But looking at everything, things are looking a bit, at least with the Easterns, things are looking a bit bullish, okay? But then again, there is some signs of some negative divergence, starting to develop on the monthly. If it continues and oscillators follow, it could become invalid, but there are some signs that are telling us be a bit careful. Me personally, I don't care if it's looking good on the monthly or not. If I was trading this one at the moment, I'd be a bit careful around resistance, right? I wouldn't be aping in. I'd wait and see what happens first, okay? Daily showing signs that, I mean, bulls are here, but maybe not as strong. We could see something. Look, as long as we're above this level, or Nvidia, hold on. It's cool. Above this level, it's cool. Like, in other words, if we see it, pull back a little bit, just, consolidate around these areas, fine. If it fails to do that, yeah. First support is around $400, somewhere around these levels, okay? 400 to 394, just letting you know, okay? That negative divergence on the daily is real, guys. It is like on both oscillators. Like, I'd be very cautious at resistance, super cautious if I'm trading this one. Okay, let's see. Next. Chat, how you feeling? How you doing? How's everything going? Wow, we've been live for almost 2 hours. Hype? It's a hype-ish day. Are you feeling tired, strikers? Are you okay? I know it's a bit late from my side, but what about you guys? Like, are you still holding on? Like, still feeling warm, and vibing? Missed you too, guys. Missed you too, Freedom Sound. I'm glad you made it back. I really am glad you're back. So I'll see you on the next one, and take care of yourself, Freedom Sound. As always, like, always good to see, some old faces or old usernames, getting back to the show. So I'm glad you guys are okay. Like, okay enough to make it, so that's good. That's good. Okay, hourly candle just started, guys, right? Crazy enough, I'm gonna say this, but even, you know, the hourly is not looking that bad. But looking at the shorter time frames, like, be a bit cautious, right? I'd be a bit cautious. You can do this. Well, we did that one. I can chart. Yeah, if I keep on drawing, those of you who know me, it's gonna be difficult for me to stop until I make it perfect, so let's not go through that. I'm going to get through, but I am enjoying the stream. Glad you are, Mago. Like, awesomeness. Okay, let's have a look at something else. Google still playing with my mind, and I'm still, you know, not touching it until you guys know. If you guys watched the stream yesterday, you know what I said, so let's just let it be this time, okay? It's starting to get on my nerves. It's like, come on, just do something so we can take a decision, make a decision based on that, right? Okay, what else? Me, I'd be shorting this one like now. I'd be shorting this one. I just saw this, so tomorrow I'm probably gonna be busy doing this. But we're talking about hypothetical trades, right? We're talking about hypothetical trades. So let's get into it, okay? Short position on. Before this happened, we already knew we were at weekly resistance, right? Isn't that correct? I don't know how many of you remember that one, but I spoke about this. For those of you who remember, I spoke about this like a while ago now, okay? Yeah, that's it. Like, I'm not gonna get, you know, bit steeper. If it's another situation, if I see a break below this level, but you guys get the idea, right? Guys get the idea. I put my, you know, stop loss slightly above this level, just slightly, and we're good to go. I wish I saw it yesterday already, because I would have said the same thing, but the risk to reward ratio would have been more in our favor, right? We're talking about hypothetical trades, friends. Hypothetical trades, okay? Because I'm not a financial advisor. I keep on telling you, I'm just, you know, giving you my quality TA, because this is what I do, right? So that's Microsoft. Negative divergence on the dailies, like both oscillators, like still positive momentum, but negative divergence showing, okay? We have MACD that is playing around. It is bullish at the moment, but it is rolling over, okay? Keep that in mind. Like weekly, I don't want to get into it. Let's see what happens in today's, okay? Let's see what happens in today's. Monthly, we'll see what happens in 10 days or so, okay? But on the daily, yeah, pullback pretty much due at the moment. But the looks of things, okay? All right, let's move on-ish. What's Bitcoin doing, guys? What is it doing? Is it still hanging on? Yeah, looks like it. Not much going on. Hourly is still looking fine, guys. Hourly is still, like I told you, longer time frames, like the bigger time frames, doesn't matter, daily, for hourly, out, they are still fine-ish. It's gonna not look that fine if we close below this level, okay? Just remember that. That is pretty much what you need to remember for Bitcoin at the moment. And for those who like the fast pace, you know, a faster pace, any close below 28,500-ish, 560-ish, yeah, we like pull back to 28.4, not weird. But right now we're holding this support level. You guys see this? well, support, but you guys get the idea. There is some type of support around these levels, right? So a break below this level, probably first warning sign that we could, pull back to at least, 28,580-ish. Any close below 28,580-ish on a 10-minute chart, yeah, then we could pull back, to at least, 28,380, 400, right? Around these levels. But only like the bulls are like, I don't feel like the bears are having a good day today. Like, I feel so sorry for them, but I've been talking about this past days, guys. Have a look at my, prior streams. I know the ones watching the show daily, you guys know about this, but we've been betting on the bulls, like we strikers, as in strikers, and not financial advice, but we've been betting on the bulls for like before the move happened, literally before the move happened. I'm talking about around these areas, okay? I mean, we're talking about almost, $4,000 in 5 days, right? So things are going on. Why do I feel like this stream might turn out to be a marathon stream? Because if Bitcoin decides to continue, guys, but I'm getting tired. Like, I'm just gonna chill and vibe with you guys as well. What am I typing? I meant I'm going to bed. So I'm going to. Mago, it's okay. I feel you. Like, I'm a bit tired myself, but I'm trying to hang out and vibe with you guys as long as possible. So it's okay if you go to bed. Like, I want you to feel like your rest, like you have enough rest in you, okay? But yeah, I'm tired myself because I've been up early and then been a co-host like almost the whole day. So I'm pretty much done. But looking at Bitcoin, it just gives you that energy, right? Just pumps energy into your veins again, and then you're back to it. You're probably gonna dream about the chart today, Mago. You're just gonna see, green candles all over the place and Bitcoin doing things. But it's been quite a show, quite a good one today. A very, very nice one. Okay, guys, 60% of you, $29,500 to $30,000, and 40%, $27,500 to $27,600. Super interesting. Like, it's, I mean, first vote is, not winning at the moment. Second vote is got a bit more, votes. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I think so too, Mago. But yeah, if let us just know so we can say goodnight before you leave. But I understand. I'll be back tomorrow either way. And if there's anything interesting that happens, tonight or in the morning, I'll be back again. Like, it's gonna be one of those days where I stream like 3-4 days. But this one, I was just about, to say, okay, it's a show, but it's not a show. We might, keep on going because Bitcoin is still going, right? But I'm tired. I'm super tired, friends. So I understand the feeling. Okay, let's see what's next. I'm just gonna hide this. Just showing you an example of how, if we're talking hypothetically, how I do it, right? Okay, next. Same time, I want to have a look at Bitcoin. I'm so... Looks like the bulls are getting a second wind on Bitcoin. Indeed. Like, they still got some chance all the way to 29,000, 29,100. Look, daily is still looking fine. We just gotta accept. Those of you who think that Bitcoin is going to 10K while it's looking like this, take a seat and watch, because you are free to go like, yeah, it's going to 10k if we break below certain levels. For example, it never happened, but if we saw close below 24.5, yeah, I'll be, you know, right next to you talking about maybe 10k could come. But when it's not even broken 24.5, not even 20k, not even 15k, then it's like, you know, one is just, you know, living in la la land and just hoping for things. Probably they're sitting in a mega short position and then they don't want to get wrecked. So, you know, probably just trying to convince people it's wrecked city time. But no. Yeah, guys, this is still going. I think I'm gonna you know what I'm gonna do? I have an idea. Hold on. Because too much is going on at the same time at the, you know, when it comes to Bitcoin. So this is what I'm gonna do. We're gonna have different charts on. One being Bitcoin, and the other one could be, you guys have any suggestion? Hold on. Yeah, the other one is gonna be Ethereum 100%. Let's see. And what else? The other one can be maybe Litecoin or not Litecoin. Let's let Litecoin be. You know, the other one's gonna be Matic, alright? Just fixing the charts, guys. Hold on. And the other one, so I got okay, hold on. Ordi. We can have a look at Ordi as well. Why not? Or Lena. Yeah, right, maybe? Okay, Lena. Lena, if you guys missed the Twitter posts on Lena, it's been killing it. Like, the TA has been respected so much. It's sick. Like, and it's not, you know, normal for an altcoin this, you know, this new, because it's not that old. Like, I don't think Lena has existed for many years, right? But yeah, TA has been respected many times. So this is what I'm gonna do. Okay, so we got Bitcoin here on your top left, we got Matic on your top right, we got Lena on your bottom left, and we got Ethereum on your bottom right. Okay, right, let's move on. It broke out, I guess, right on the 5-minute chart, retest, and yeah, like, looks like that supply is acting as some, like, there is some sort of demand at the moment. All right, it's looking okay. After the recent FUD, flow is rolling. Flow versus USDT, I guess. Let's have a look. Flow versus USDT. Oh, we should have had a look at this one a bit earlier, but there's still a chance. There's still a chance because resistance is far ahead. Okay, let's do flow. Okay, flow. I don't see any. When it comes to the daily, especially, like I don't see any major resistance here. So all the way up here, but on the 4-hourly we do have resistance here. This should be blue. We'll call it first resistance. Okay. What do, like, I've never heard of flow. If you can fill us in, like just give us an idea of what it is, like would be nice. Freedom Sound, because I've never, as you guys can see, I've never, well, I'm sorry, I take that back. I don't know. I thought I've never made any tea on this one, but that was not true. Apparently I did. It must have been a while ago. Yeah, last year, sometime last year. I remember you talking about this one ago, but excuse me, Freedom Sound. But can you fill us in? Just remind us of what it is. Okay, so there is room to go all the way up here, right? And when it comes to the daily resistance, first resistance is all the way up here, because this is for Ali, like I mentioned. First daily resistance is right here. Okay, all the way here. There you go. Okay, so we got positive momentum on the oscillators, like prior daily candle. It closed like okay-ish, not that strong, but if today's candle closes anything like this, then bulls are taking over, at least for now. Okay, so we'll see what happens. Volume kind of coming in, like not bad volume coming in, as you guys can see, right? Prior day, at least today not showing that much. We got positive momentum on the oscillators. There is no signs of any negative divergence. There was no signs of any positive divergence either. Okay, sometimes we can't find any positive divergence, it just happens. So there was no signs of any positive divergence. Okay, resistance right here, support right around these levels. Hold on, because if this goes left, just letting you know, if this goes left, first support around these areas, and then let me do my, what does Mago call it? Because we do not have a name for whatever I'm doing, because I've never seen anybody else do it either. But Futurecast, for now we'll call it Futurecast because I haven't gotten a lot of opinions. But worst case scenario, if this support, doesn't hold right here, then yeah, it could pull all the way here, and this is daily support. I know you might be wondering how and what the fudge, but that's another story for another day. Okay, hold on. That is if we see any daily candle close below this level, but at the moment bulls look like they are in charge. I just want to see this daily candle close in a good way, and if that happens, because yeah, here's last breath, but I don't see any clear sign that they were completely gone. There's a difference. Do you guys get what I mean? Are you following? Hope you're following. Okay, so this is S1. And this is S2, like worst case scenario, if things just break down. Just let me do this. That makes sense, okay? And this is S2. Awesomeness. Chat, how are we feeling? How are you doing? Okay, remember this Crowley, resistance we spoke about? Okay. And then we got some mini obstacle, by the way. We got some mini obstacle right on these levels, okay? Let me just mark it. Are you still here, chat? Still feeling okay? Okay, like, or are we getting tired? Is it getting too much? Like, is it too much TA going on? Alright, so that's a flow. Mr. Freedom sound. Mr. Freedom. I think we've covered the main things. Main things is covered, okay? Awesomeness, Ralph. Awesomeness. Love that. Love the energy. Keep it up. Keep it up. Okay, so that's flow. Flow versus USDT. Looking fine-ish, looking good. By the way, yeah, we gotta have a look at the 4 hourly. 4 hourly is looking good. If it closes anything like this on, at an hour and a half, after an hour and a half, yeah, good. But do not forget about this resistance that I just mentioned, right? Around these levels should be red as well. Hold on. There you go. We got resistance on the 4 hourly. This is, mini obstacle, and this is also another mini obstacle. Okay. There you go. Sorry, why is this S? It should be R. My bad. Yeah, I think I need to either get some coffee or eat something because I'm really tired now. We've been going for what? 2.5 hours? 2.5 hours, guys. It's we're killing it TA wise, but yeah, you get tired. You get tired. Also for hourly, these are mini obstacles, okay? But major one right here, first one, and then major for the daily is right here, okay? You see, Mago, you're still here holding up. Like, kudos to you. Like, kudos to you. Like, you guys are insane. Like, loving the energy, guys. Loving the energy. Like, try to hold up. But if you go to bed, it's also fine. Like, no worries, Mago. Like, I understand. Everybody has been, doing things. Like, we got life going on. We've been probably doing TA and whatnot. And some maybe just having a little bit of a party like me. So, I understand. It's been a long day. Okay, that's flow. Hope that answered your question so far. Positive momentum on the 4 hourly time frame. We have some signs of some negative divergence. Funny, it's gonna be invalid if we can see a 4 hourly candle close above this level. Until that happens, yeah, it's a bit difficult to say that the bulls are completely here. That's why I'd love to see the daily candle close the way it's looking. If it does, good. If it doesn't, yeah, whatever, right? Hourly, look at the volume. This I love. I love to see something like this and volume, just, looking good. MACD is looking fine, bullish. What was the MACD on the 4 hourly time frame looking like? Good, not bad actually. Okay, fine. Just that we went up too fast, right? You understand what I mean? We went up a bit too fast, okay? Let's have a look at the hourly. Okay, we're getting to, closer to that overbought territories. Kinda in it, okay? MACD bullish, positive momentum on the oscillators. Is there any negative divergence here? Yes. Also on the hourly, that negative divergence is gonna become invalid if we see a close above 0.64, okay? 0.636, 0.64, just rounding it off, somewhere around these levels, right? One has to be a bit flexible. One has to be able to be a bit flexible, okay? Yeah, it's looking fine. Could see it, continue a bit more, but around these levels, start like monitoring it, okay? Just to see what's going on, right? So that's flow versus CSCT. Awesome. Like it's crazy. It's crazy. Such an awesome show. but not one subscriber came and subscribed today. Like it's crazy. Like I'm glad you guys like are showing all the love, but at the same time it's like, where are you new subscribers? Like I hopefully you find your way to the show after the stream is over. But yeah, these days we've been like every day I go like, okay, like we're gonna do some TA, but when the TA keeps on topping itself, it's a problem because people are gonna get used to it, and we can't top it all the time because we are gonna do mistakes sometimes. I am gonna do mistakes sometimes. It's not gonna go as planned sometimes, or TA is just gonna not gonna get respected sometimes, right? So it's okay, it's fine, these kind of things happen, okay? But it was an awesome stream, guys. Awesome stream. We've been going live for 2.5 hours. I'm hungry. I'm tired. This lady is feels like I'm done for tonight. Okay, Le Professeur. Yeah. It's been a long day, guys. Long day. Let's just have a look at Cardano because. Okay, looks like we are gonna hold on because Cardano also doing things. Guys, do you want me to just, let the stream be on? Maybe I can grab some food and then we can continue. And I'll just leave maybe this chart on and maybe, change Lena to Cardano instead. Hold on. Because Cardano's doing things as well now. Everything pumps. Suddenly, everything just going up. Madness. But Bitcoin consolidates, altcoins are gonna have a good time. If it consolidates, if it starts, rolling over, it's another situation, right? And by the looks of it, Bitcoin is just consolidating at the moment, okay? So altcoins are just going nuts, right? Cardano doing things. ADA is doing things, okay. Alright guys, what do you say? Should I keep the stream on or should we call it a night? Because if we're gonna keep the stream on, I'll get some food. Maybe warm some food up, heat some food up and come back and continue. Because I'm feeling like tired as well. But maybe if I get some food, I'm gonna get some energy. So yeah, then we can continue. But it's up to you guys. Well, not completely, it's up to me, but I'm just giving you an option. Should we continue? What do you say? Should we continue or call it a show? I'm like yawning and stuff, right? I forgot. You guys can see that on the avatar. So I'm starting to yawn and stuff. Okay, guys. I'm just gonna grab some apple juice or orange juice. Yeah, I need some rest, Ralph. Like, we all need some rest, but I'm just gonna grab some apple juice and so on. And yeah, we'll see what you guys say. I'll be back. I'm gonna keep the 10-minute chart on you for you Bitcoiners, and to your, right here it's the daily, but unnecessary. Maybe I can just, have the 1 hour as well. Right here. We got Cardano right here. I'm gonna put the 1 hour chart as well. Up, and Ethereum right here, 10-minute chart, okay? And I'll be back. Yeah, Ralph, if you feel like you need sleep, like, do not hold out. Like, I know you've been here from the beginning, like, so if you feel like falling asleep or you fall asleep, because sometimes that happens, it's okay, Ralph. It's no worries, okay? But I'll be back. I'll just bring some juice and be back. Good night. Good night, Mago. Have a good sleep, good rest. If it was a Friday, I would have stayed up all night. Anyway, get something to eat and I'll chat with you tomorrow. Absolutely. Thank you, Mago, for like showing up as well. So I hope you have a good sleep, a good rest, and a good morning, a good day tomorrow as well. And we'll definitely chat. So thank you for showing up and glad you enjoyed it. Glad you enjoyed the stream. Alright guys, I'll be back in a few minutes, alright? And I'm back. Looks like Bitcoin is going through some sort of a consolidation, action at the moment. So we'll see what happens with that one. But Cardano is feeling good. Cardano at the moment is feeling good. Wrong chart. Yeah, resistance for Cardano is around 0.28. Let's see now. Let me just draw it for you. I think it's already drawn. Maybe not. Okay, hold on. It is drawn on the other chart right here. Notice? We got first, like we're getting close to it. Any break above this level, yeah, like we could see 0.3, like 0.29, 0.3 is very possible, very possible. Looks like we kind of had some type of a double bottom action, some form of this. You see this W? So yeah. Six votes that it's going to 29.5, 30,000, and a few voted that it's gonna go to 27.5. So yeah, looks like most of you are leaning towards the 29.5, 30,000 area. Okay, what else? While we're streaming anyways, why not look at some more altcoins, right? I know Ralph said that we've had a look at, so far we've had a look at Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, Mask, BNB, LDO, XRP, Zen, STX, Phantom, Matic, and also MicroStrategy, and NBIO, Nvidia, Roku. I know we had a look at a few more, but yeah, I can't remember them all at the moment. Let's have a look at Cake. Remember what I said about Cake. This should be blue. See, eventually around 1.5, 1.6, guys. Like eventually, like the move already kind of happened, right? It's happening at the moment. It is happening. There are some nice signs, good signs telling us that bulls pretty much still in charge. Okay, but yeah, we'll see what happens when it reaches these levels. This should be a bit lower. Hold on. There you go. So somewhere between 1.527, 1.577, very possible. Any close above that level, like we do have a mini obstacle around 1.636, but after that one, guys, we can eventually see Cake around. Let me show you. Let me tell you something. There's that funny video clip. I don't know if you guys, if you have seen it, but there's this guy, he's sitting in a chair. I think he's Turkish. And he's sitting in a chair and he's about to, they're about to drop him. And when I say drop him, they're about to, it's some sort of a bungee jumping thing, but you're sitting in a chair, you're tied to a chair. And every time they were about to throw him, hold on, I just have to find it, hold on, because maybe I can find it. It's funnier to show it to you. First time I saw that one, guys, I was laughing so hard. And every time I see it till this day, I just laugh. We gotta have a bit of fun as well, right? Can't be all TA all the time. Alright, let me show you. Let me tell you something. Let me show you that video. It's literally called Let Me Tell You Something. Literally. So hold on. Hopefully you guys can see it. Okay guys, I'm just gonna pause the music so we can have a good laugh at the same time. Hold on. Not pause it, just bit lower. There you go. Now listen to this dude.
I'm good.
Look up up there.
Yeah,
up,
yeah.
up here, man. Up there, get a photo.
What you do for work, so you know? I'm civil engineer.
Oh,
He's talking.
civil engineer. What flavour? Like roads, buildings.
Oh, he did. Billy.
Looks connected.
Which one?
See, that's connected, right? I was. Seen it.
Yes, yes.
See? I'll let you double check everything.
Yes, please.
I was also studying to be a civil engineer.
Oh, really?
I didn't make it, so I'm doing this instead. Yeah, we're all just.
He kills
No, I designed this.
He kills civil engineer. Oh, yeah, right.
Whoa.
Every time I see it, I just laugh.
How long will
Every
it
time I
take?
see it, I just laugh.
About 30 minutes. 30
Just
minutes.
wanna
The good
keep
part
my
is
mind
about
busy.
to come.
Can you double check, please?
Yeah.
Oh, we have
We
time.
can. No, we can. We could, but we're not going to.
No, but I'm serious.
No, seriously.
So I have
we could double
No,
check.
hold this one to
We just
here,
choose
or
not
this
to.
one, this one
Hold that one right there.
here.
And we're a bit behind on time, so I'm just going to take your safety off.
See that your
Okay.
safety's off.
But they changed the time.
Oh,
Wait. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
Alright.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Wait.
Look up.
Photo.
Hey,
Look out to your right.
wait. No.
Photo, just a photo.
Wait.
What did you want
Wait.
to tell me?
Both of you guys.
What did you want to tell me?
Double check.
Well,
Double
let's-
check. Safety first. Double check.
Right.
I feel so sorry for him. Like, I don't know what he was thinking when he decided to do this, but he was clearly not ready. So he's like, let me tell you something. That's why sometimes I go like, let me tell you something, guys. So now I'm gonna tell you something, okay? We got our first resistance right around these levels between 1.527, 1.577. That's the first one on the daily, okay? And then second one on the daily is all the way here. Let me tell you something. Let me show you. Awesomeness, okay? The first one. Second one. R1. Daily time frame. And then second one right here. There are no signs of any negative divergence at the moment. We could see one when it comes to these levels, but until then we're gonna give it time, okay? Yeah guys, I think I'm gonna call this one a show. I'm like super tired. It's been a long stream, a good stream. Like, I've enjoyed this one. Like, thank you all for, you know, coming back and every day, you know, giving some love, giving some, you know, motivation. Because yeah, like that does feel good. Like, that honestly does feel good. So thank you for all the love. I'm super grateful for like having this sort of a community. And yeah, like, I'm glad the OGs were here today, like the ones who found the stream very, very early. And yeah guys, for those of you replaying the show tomorrow, do not forget to subscribe, like, and hit that bell if you find it to be entertaining, you know, funny, having fun, and of course the quality TA if you enjoy it, if you're learning something from it. Yeah, like make sure to press that, you know, like button. With that being said, guys, thank you again, and I'll see you on the next one. Good night.